debate now, folks, and fulfill the great responsibility which we hold to God and our country. Should I keep back my opinions at this time through fear of giving offense, I should consider myself as guilty of treason towards my country and of fact of disloyalty towards the majesty of heaven, which I revere above all earthly kings. Mr. President, it is natural to man, speaking to the President of the Senate, it is natural to man to indulge in the illusions of hope. We are apt to shut our eyes against the painful truth and listen to the song of the siren that till she transforms us into beast, which America's been transformed into. Servile, dumb beast. Sheep. Continuing. It is this part of wise men engaged in a great and arduous struggle for liberty. Are we disposed to be of the number of those who, having eyes not see, having ears hear not, the things which so nearly concern the temporal salvation? For my part, whoever anguish of spirit it may cost, I am willing to know the whole truth, to know the worst, and to provide for it. Absolutely, this is where my heart stands. I have but one lamp by which my feet are guided, and that is the lamp of experience. I know of no way of judging of the future but by the past. And we're following the past again into the arms of tyranny. And judging by the past, I wish to know what there has been in conduct of the British ministry for the last 10 years to justify those hopes which gentlemen have been pleased to solace themselves and the House. Is it the insidious smile with which our petition has been lately received? Trust, if not, sir, it will prove a snare to your feet. Suffer not yourselves to be betrayed with a kiss. Ask yourselves how this gracious reception of our petition comports with these warlike preparations which cover our waters and darken our land. The militarization of police, the NSA, the military, the license scanners, the citizens being turned into tattletales, the open borders, the lawlessness, the looting of the treasury, the poisoning of the population, the GMO takeovers, the corporations above the law, the IRS persecutions, on and on and on, the evidence of the preparation for war against these states and the individuals herein, I add to the speech. Are fleets and armies necessary a work of love and reconciliation, Henry wrote? Have we shown ourselves so unwilling to be reconciled that force must be called in to win back our love? Let us not deceive ourselves, sir. These are the implements of war and subjugation. That's what we see being prepared for us. That's what the TSA, slave training, all of it is. The last arguments to which kings resort. I ask, gentlemen, sir, what means this martial array? Is its purpose not to force us into submission? Can gentlemen assign any other possible move for it? Has Great Britain any enemy in this quarter of the world to call for all this accumulation of navies and armies? No, sir. She has none. They are meant for us. They can be meant for no other. That's what Jade Helm's about. They are sent over to bind and rivet upon us those chains which the British ministry have been for so long forging, and what we have to oppose them. Shall we try arguments, sir? We have been trying that for the last 10 years. Have we anything new to offer upon the subject? Nothing. Have we held the subject up to the light of which it is capable, but in which have been all in vain? Shall we resort to entreaty and humble supplication? What terms shall we find which have not already been exhausted? Let us not, I beseech you, sir, deceive ourselves. Sir, we have done everything that could be done to avert the storm which is now coming on. We have petitioned, we have remonstrated, we have supplicated, we have prostrated ourselves before the throne, and have implored its interposition to arrest the tyrannical hands of the Ministry of Parliament. Our petitions have been slighted. Our remonstrations have been produced additional violence and insult. Our supplications have been disregarded, and we have been spurned with contempt from the foot of the throne. In vain, these are things. We indulge in the fond hope of peace and reconciliation. There is no longer any room for hope. If we wish to be free, if we mean to preserve inviolate those inestimable privileges for which we have so long contending, if we mean to not basely abandon the noble struggle in which we have been so long engaged? I'm going to finish up when we come back. Stay with us.
By now you know that wireless technology like cell phones do in fact pose dangers to the health and privacy of everyone. Block-It Pocket's wide range of products are unmatched in providing the protection you deserve. No scare tactics, just common sense. BlockItPocket.com offers quality American-made options to alleviate and eliminate these invisible dangers. Learn more at BlockItPocket.com or call 888-315-9618. BlockItPocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
Hey, everyone. You know, Mark and I were talking the other day about Guns80.com and how people really want ghost guns. They want 100% privacy. So Guns80.com is allowing you now to call them, give your address, and they'll ship you out with a money order or some very private instrument. You can work that out with them. They'll ship you out a gun in like a brown paper wrapper so no one even knows you have it. No records will be kept to be 100% private, but you got to call them. 844-2GUNS80, 844-248-6780.
InfoWars Life and InfoWarsLife.com is extremely excited to announce our latest release, Winter Sun, a revolutionary type of vitamin D3. Winter Sun is a premium quality vitamin D3 nutritional supplement. It is produced by extracting oil from healthy, nutrient-dense plants known as lichens. Every batch is analyzed for purity and D3 content. It's completely free of toxins and allergens. Simply put, if you want the best at an extremely low price, this is it. Winter Sun is the result of our pursuit of the best source of vitamin D3. The research and development took over 2 years, but the result, as verified by independent laboratories, is the best vegan vitamin D3 product in the world. Read the facts at InfoWarsLife.com about Winter Sun Vitamin D3. Not only does vitamin D3 promote a healthy mood, but vitamin D supports our memory and brain function, something the globalists are targeting. Visit InfoWars.com today or call 888-253-3139.
Silver has always been nature's very own antibiotic, and only one system allows you to generate an endless supply of natural silver solutions. SilverLungs.com. You'll find no wild claims or pseudoscience, just a lifetime of nano-sized pure silver solutions. The Silver Lungs generator allows you to make your own, so stop paying for silver solutions. The unique lung delivery system targets respiratory infections where other silver solutions simply cannot reach. See the Silver Lungs generator and lung delivery system at SilverLungs.com. That's SilverLungs.com.
This is Dan Pilla. Do you owe the IRS money you can't pay? Are tax debts crippling you? I've defended people from the IRS for over 30 years. I've helped thousands, and I can help you too. I wrote the book on IRS settlement, and I'm telling you, there's no such thing as a hopeless case. Call 800-34-NO-TAX to finally get free of IRS debt. With the IRS's new programs, there's never been a better time to solve your problem. Call 800-34-NO-TAX. That's 800-34-NO-TAX, or my website, danpilla.com.
As the New World Order continues to tighten its grip on every facet of our lives, we're all asking ourselves, how can we maintain our independence? The answer is clear. Get prepared, and you get prepared now. Now the only question left is, where do we begin? My Patriot Supply is here to help. Call 800-247-3070 to get started with your 72-hour emergency food supply for only $10. We're even covering the cost of shipping. Are you willing to rely on the government and FEMA in the event of an emergency? Call 800-274-3070 to get started with your 72-hour emergency food supply for only $10. You won't be able to find this deal online, and there is a strict limit of 4 per caller, so don't wait. Call now, 800-274-3070. That's 800-274-3070. Call right now.
We are back live, finishing up with the Patrick Henry speech. There is no longer any room for hope. If we wish to be free, if we mean to preserve inviolate those inestimable privileges for which we have so long contending, if we mean not basely to abandon the noble struggle in which we have so long engaged, in which we have pledged ourselves never to abandon until the glorious object of our contest shall be obtained, we must fight. I repeat, sir, we must fight. An appeal to arms and an appeal to God of the host is all that is left to us. They tell us, sir, that we are weak, unable to cope with formidable an adversary. But when shall we be stronger? Will it be next week or next year? Will it be when we are totally disarmed? And when the British Guard shall be stationed in every house? Shall we gather strength by irresolution and action? Shall we acquire the means of effectual resistance by lying supine on our backs and hugging the divisive phantom of hope until our enemies shall have bound us hand and foot? Sir, we are not weak if we make a proper use of those means which the God of nature hath placed in our power. 3 millions of people armed. Now listen to this. 3 millions of people armed in the holy cause of liberty. And in such a country as this, as we possess, are invincible by any force which our enemy can send against us. Besides, sir, we shall not fight our battles alone. There is a just God who presides over the destinies of nations. And I've seen this in my life over and over again, folks, but you've got to take the step. And who will rise up friends to fight our battles for us. The battle, sir, is not to the strong alone. It is to the vigilant, the active, the brave. Besides, sir, we have no election. If we were base enough to desire it, it is not too late to retire from the contest. There is no retreat but the submission and slavery. Our chains are forged. Their clanking may be heard on the plains of Boston. There is war inevitable, and let it come. I repeat, sir, let it come. It is vain, sir, to extenuate the matter. Gentlemen may cry peace, peace, but there is no peace. The war has actually begun. The next gale that sweeps from the north will bring to our ears the clash of resounding arms. Our brethren are already in the field. Why stand we here idle? What is it the gentlemen wish? What is it that they would have? Is life so dear and peace so sweet as to be purchased at the price of chains and slavery? Forbid it, Almighty God. I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty or give me death. And today, 90% of war is info war. We arm, we prepare to defend our families, but we engage in info war, waking up the police, waking up the military, that an alien globalist force runs the federal government. They're publicly taking over countries like Italy and installing presidents now from Goldman Sachs. I mean, it's open. At Davos, they admit they're technocrats. They have to hide the tyranny in plain view because it's here. They're doing it. Secret treaties that take over everything. A president ruling by executive fiat, persecuting people. And Lois Lerner doesn't get in trouble. Admit it. No one's safe while this is going on. Prosperity is there because we had liberty. They've had QE Unlimited for 5 years, unlimited money printing for the elite. They get the money, we don't. We get recession, depression, they get unlimited money. We get increased prices. Still, what does it do? March jobs, lame. Look at DrudgeReport.com. We have the same news at Infowars.com. Record 93 million plus Americans not working. Record 12 plus million blacks not in the labor force. That's double the number under when Obama got in. Record 56 million women not working. January, February jobs numbers revised down drastically. Fed cuts growth forecast to 0. And those are with cooked numbers, folks. The economy is in free fall except in certain globalist boom areas. Now is the time to get prepared. Now is the time to redouble your efforts. Now is the time to support this broadcast and spread the word because people are now listening like never before. They know that we're telling the truth. Don't forget, we sell the very best water filtration systems. Side-by-side comparisons with leading competitors. Blows them away. ProPure G2, clearly filtered. Very affordable. Stainless steel, you name it. Water bottles, shower filters, life straws, all the lowest prices. InfoWarsStore.com. 10% off, promo code WATER. With the promo code at checkout, WATER, 10% off. The 5 different water systems we offer, all tested, all high quality, reverse osmosis, travel systems, very inexpensive systems, fancy systems, you name it. We've got everything, a giant selection. Go to the Clean Water System at InfoWarsLife.com, InfoWarsStore.com. That's a great way to start your fight against the globalists and to support the broadcast is to start filtering your water. And you get almost as much through your skin and breathing it, so you got to have a shower filter, especially if you're in a fluoridated area for your family, and it supports the broadcast. See the side-by-side taste comparison video as well at InfoWarsStore.com, or call toll-free to ask about different specials, 888-253-3139. And there's free shipping. It was going to end today through Easter. Midnight Sunday, it ends. Midnight Sunday it ends. David Knight's coming in for 30 minutes with special report. Then I'm coming back in the third hour live with Robo Apocalypse, best-selling author. His movie's getting turned into a Steven Spielberg film.
We're on the march. The